I'm going to teach you how to truly profit from your fuck ups, bro. I'm going to teach you how to truly leverage the things that's brought you down to your knees, that's buckled you. Those setbacks, those failures, those friends doing you wrong, those family problems that you had to grow up with, whatever it is. I'm going to teach you how to leverage that to profit, to win big. Society has messed us up. And I know it sounds funny, society, but listen to me. If you're a young man and you're truly not where you want to be or living in accordance of the man that you desire to be in the future, then society's won, because I know that when you've had problems come your way, you've just let it beat you down. Because what's the advice that most of us have been told from our teachers and from university and even the messages we see online half the time? It's, you got problems. So, open up about how you feel. Post on Instagram, right? And people will support you. In my thoughts and prayers, bro. I'll tell you the honest truth. Society has made us all into men that do not look at our problems as profits, rather as things to break us down, to sit at home and be guys that walk around with our tails tucked in between our legs. It's the truth. And I'm going to teach you a way out of this that I've done in my own life that's made me into the young man that I am today, and it will change your life, bro. I'll tell you the honest truth. There's only a few ways that we can learn in this world, right? And let me put it on the board so that you understand this. The ways that you learn cap you, meaning that you can only get a certain amount of knowledge and wisdom from this thing before you can't really climb out of that, because you're capped. You're limited. Look at this. From videos like mine and other people you watch and books and podcasts and all of this, right? You're capped at what you can do with that. Because, well, there's only so much reading can do. There's only so much videos like this can amp you up and give you some insight before it's like, oh, what do I do with all this, right? So you get capped from other people. Let's put it like that. Other people, advice, books, this and that, other. But then you can kind of elevate yourself up a bit by taking action. And this is a big thing, right? Like, okay, you've learned from other people, other things, this and that, but now you're taking action. Boom. That's going to give you the biggest leg up, right? Like, you can read all you want about how to swim, but it's when you take action and get in the water, that's how you're going to really know how to swim, right? That's how you're going to figure it out. But then also, and I want you to understand this, you can elevate yourself even more. And it's a harsh, brutal truth that we have to experience this to really know a lot about life and relationships and how to navigate life and all of that, is through our fuck ups in life. And this is huge. The biggest life lessons, the biggest things that build us into higher caliber men that we can now then turn ourselves into these machines, is through our mess ups. It's through not doing things correctly and taking those lessons and experiences and things that have gone wrong and leveraging to profit, and to profit in multiple ways. But let me tell you something about this world and what society has done to us. Let me show you something. It's a sad reality that we live in because of social media, because we're all so distracted, because we're all so weak. We've been programmed to become victims. And I don't blame you for you being a victim, bro. Because I've been a victim I'm 26 years old for a very long time. 23, 24 years of my life I was a victim. Why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? Right? But the truth is, being a victim, where does that get you? It gets you to be overweight, gets you to be insecure, gets you to be broke, gets you to be, oh, well, it's me. Gets you to be a nobody. And that's your choice. There gets a point in your life, bro, where being a victim is your own choice. If you're like over the age of 16, 17, 18, you can choose either to be a victim or you can choose to be a victor. And the victor will profit. And this is a huge thing. See, a victim is someone that you take no responsibility for what's going on in your life. And I know what you're probably saying to that. Well, how can I take responsibility for my life when all these things that happened to me weren't my fault? It wasn't my fault my girl left me. It wasn't my fault that I grew up in a family like this. It wasn't my fault that this happened. It wasn't my fault, wasn't my fault, wasn't my fault. The truth is, the only real way for you to become someone is to take accountability and responsibility for your life. And this is going to sound savage and ruthless because you're not going to want to hear this. But responsibility as a whole is what will negate being a victim. So if you start taking responsibility for everything, you will get rid of this victim mentality. Because, well, if your girl left you, bro, if this happened to you, if you're fat, overweight, if you're whatever, if this has gone wrong, this happened, you got to take responsibility, even if it was out of your control, because this is the only way that you can see the cards for what they are and then play them accordingly. Okay, this happened, boom, I'm going to take this, I'm going to do this instead, boom, 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 boom. Like, you just start moving differently when you accept that, okay, everything is now in your control, and this happened then, but I'm going to take responsibility for that. Because when you become a person that takes responsibility, I want you to understand that's how you will turn yourself into a victor. But how do we profit from this? Well, I want you to look at yourself today, bro, right? And we've all been there. Like I said, this is today. And there are problems that we've got going on, whether it's our own insecurities, our own lack of confidence, maybe it's our girl left us, maybe we're broke, maybe we're fat, maybe our friends are just not good, whatever. There are things going wrong in our life. And there's so many other things, right? Whatever it is going wrong. But what I want you to do is I want you to take accountability and responsibility for these things. And this is a big thing to understand. When you start to look at this, okay, boom, I'm taking responsibility for that, taking responsibility, learning the lessons here, okay, yep. You look at everything and be like, okay, I am going to take this responsibility. And the best asset, right? And it's not even money right now, because money's one thing, but the best asset that you will get from taking responsibility, it's fuel. Because we all rely on motivation, discipline, willpower, we all rely on it, right? But the truth is, sometimes we need a top up. Discipline, if you're a disciplined individual, you don't necessarily need a top up once you've taken enough accountability and responsibility for your life because you've had enough shit go wrong and enough things happen. But the truth is, if you get your heart broken, that's fuel. If you're broke as a joke because of this, that's fuel. If this person did this to you, that's fuel. If that happened, if this happened, my family was this and that. It's all fuel. But what society is telling you to do, right? They're telling you to look at these problems and sit in bed. They're telling you not to really be too assertive and be like, fuck you, this happened, I'm going to get what's mine anyway. They're telling you they're dimming our light as men. And they're taking and stripping away the most beneficial fuel that you can have to run and perform and go through your life, taking what's yours. They're stripping that from you because, well, of the easy access to now ordering food from your phone, to jacking off, to playing video games, to sitting at home distracted. Society is stripping that from you because, well, you can just numb yourself and brainwash yourself instead of dealing with the problems and shit that you got going on. And then the fuel has now turned into things that bother you, worry you. See, I want you to understand, a heartbreak is fuel because it hurts. A friend doing you wrong is fuel because it hurts. This happening, your family being this way, it's all fuel because it hurts you to some degree or makes you feel a certain way. But if you want unlimited motivation, discipline, drive, you want someone to always push you, take that heartbreak, take those mess ups, take that failure, take those setbacks, take that friend doing something wrong to you and channel it into fuel and what you can do to make a profit then, right? And you can profit in so many ways outside of money. You can profit because, well, you can build your body. You can profit because you've learned all these experiences. You can profit for sure, making money. And what you can do if you genuinely want to profit, you can teach your lessons to other people. You can become a coach. It's the best thing in the world. It's what I do. It's sick. But you have to be a certain caliber of man to do this. You have to have enough stories and problems and life experience and shit going wrong to do this. And you have to have built yourself up. If you're a nobody trying to teach someone something just because you went through a little bit of this, it doesn't work. You have to have weathered enough storms and built yourself up and elevated yourself up enough to teach these things. But let me tell you something. Because like I said, you can teach people, you can make genuine money. But the fuel as a whole, I do place a massive emphasis that's even more important than the money right now, because the fuel is what keeps you going to hitting any goal, dream, aspiration that you have. Sure, a lot of you want the money. Cool, great. Well, it'll make you more focused and more diligent into your business work or into elevating yourself through your university. It will. But it'll also elevate you enough to, well, build your body, to have stronger relationships with your family. It'll be more fuel to be more grateful. It really will be these lessons, and it'll be these lessons that translate into fuel that makes you into a man that can have anything and everything and be a certain way and be any type of way that you want to be as a man. It's all of these things. And it's a really, really important understanding that you can leverage your problems, your pain, your adversity, everything that you've gone through for the biggest motivation to win life. You can win life, and you can do anything with this fuel, anything at all. And the best revenge in life to someone doing you wrong, or the best come up, the best elevation of your life is to be the best version of you. You want to get back at someone, be the best version of you. That girl broke your heart, have a hotter girlfriend next to her. This happened, I'm going to have the best body. This guy called me this, I'm going to show him. Like, you can show the world, show people that have done you wrong, show yourself through success. Take these lessons, turn them into fuel, become a victor, turn it into money. You will change your life forever. But you continue playing the victim, it's going to get you nowhere. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to do the work. No one cares anyway, bro. If you were to die tomorrow, the world would still be going. So your problems, I hate to say this, you need to leverage them as fuel. Don't willow at home, being a nobody, stuffing your face with fast food, jerking off 5 times a day. Woe, it's me. This guy's just lucky. Every successful person that you've ever met has leveraged their pain, adversity, problems, setbacks, fuck-ups as fuel to become the best version of themselves and have everything that they want. Alright, brother. This is how you profit from your problems. Love ya.